What's up, everybody? So, I'm gonna just read this, and if it sounds too much like Hitler, I'm sorry. If it sounds too much like Christ, I'm also sorry. But I think it's worth a conversation and a chance because, worst case scenario. Oh, by the way, my name is Atlys. I'm not Sherry Bernard. I don't know her. Anyways, thanks for letting me use your platform and such. So, here is prophecy. Tuned to the Master's Peace. Prophecy for permanent peace and prosperity. It deserves a chance because worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and then we just go back to what we're used to, but with better ideas, and we try more, and we get it right. And then I take the fall. It's worth the risk. So I've been accused by Jerry and everybody else that it's authoritarian and coercive and oppressive and all this, and we need to not have a Hitler take over again. So again, if it's on the Hitler to Christ scale, I did whatever. You be the judge. I don't mind. So here we go. We have an unprecedented opportunity to make and keep things right. We need to switch, and it is simple. While the time for making that switch is long overdue, we're on the same team. There is a bigger picture that needs all of us healthy and thriving, and we can make that happen. We can accomplish anything when we work together with purpose. Before an orchestra plays a concert, they take the time to tune. Before a musician plays their instrument, they make sure it's in tune. Then they tune together. It matters for everyone's experience. Taking the time to do it right and make sure is worth the investment. Otherwise, the music will be discordant, creating a disappointing experience for everyone. To learn the instrument, each player needs to learn how to tune, what the scales, arpeggios, chords, and other techniques are to get the most out of their investment of time. Doing things properly matters, and it sets a foundation for a more purposeful exploration, organization instead of controlled chaos. The same can and must be done with humanity as a whole, so we are on the same page of music to play humanity's greatest masterpiece. This prophecy provides the pitch and sheet music for that to happen. Life and its creator deserve more than lip service. Our current way and past ways of doing things will prevent the kingdom we are all here to build, share, and enjoy together. This prophecy provides the method and means to invoke true justice and make a permanent switch from the addiction to pain and familiarity to the way of the most true and loving possible. From doubt to trust, fear to love, suspicion to curiosity, give and take to reciprocity of the true and beautiful, from scarcity to abundance. Justice is mandatory and it will be achieved through using modern technology. Audio video surveillance, internet tracking and history, call and text logs, in order to reveal the full truth about every person and situation. It is not acceptable to hurt oneself, another, animals, or ecosystem, and the tolls must be admitted and amended. This provides a clean slate for us to build on, and such means may or may not be necessary, but every committed right and wrong can be proven, and will be, in the case of not cooperating. Once true justice is achieved, it boils down to nothing more than priorities and resource management, which requires clear and accurate communication. We have more than enough of everything for every dream to come true. We don't all go for the same things, and we need everyone healthy and thriving. Anything less is a universal liability, and we need to invest in everyone. Less than full disclosure honesty, meaning complete and accurate information, is also a universal liability, creating confusion, distraction, and destroying opportunities to connect and share wonderful things in life together. We cannot afford it. What is contained is the following: a 3-step switch for every individual and organization, a commitment to a new attitude, belief, and conduct for every individual as the standard by which to live, and an outline for the priorities and resource management in the system to replace the current ones for every organization to commit to, providing the framework to facilitate all needs being met and dreams coming true. This must be final, with no chance of going backward. The systems we've had are broken and will not fix themselves. They must and will be replaced. We've reached the fork in the road, and we need to make the right way by way of truth, love, and trust the new normal. Thank you for being here, and let's make that switch from nightmare to dream together. 1. All individuals and organizations, collective switch to make peace. The switch means we commit to turning away from all harmful communication, conduct, and habits and fix whatever we can, and toward life-affirming habits instead. The focus is on restoring trust and committing to being fully truthful in all ways. This paves the way for healthy and beautiful reciprocity. It is a return to full disclosure truth, understanding, and establishes deep and lasting trust in life, each other, and ourselves, and our capacity to play a meaningful role in life. Here are the 3 steps to be understood, approached, and fulfilled with the understanding of the purpose. Trust is the cure to pain and addiction of any kind, not rigid abstinence or avoidance. Truth sets all of us free. We all need this exhale and breath of new, clean, fresh air. 1. Recognize and personally admit the harmful, unhealthy, and wrong conduct and stop doing it. 2. Make amends with the other person, admit the wrongdoing truthfully, and do what is necessary to fully understand and restore trust. 3. Make sure a mutual understanding is reached. Seek to fully understand what the person needs in order to feel valued, as well as what hurts. Stop doing anything hurtful and only do things that make people feel valued and valuable. Commit to being healthy in all ways. Everything you need, anything you want that I am capable of providing or doing, and nothing you don't. The focus is on restoring trust toward life in general, others, and ourselves. It needs to be thorough and all-inclusive. Go through everyone you have harmed and those who have harmed you. We will make peace and restore trust, or at least balance with all of them. The basic understanding is this: we are all from the same source. Therefore, we are source material, but because of fundamentally flawed information and understanding, there is interference between truth and us, connecting to truth in another person. Interference that prevents trust, and therefore we live in chaos. Remember to be gentle and patient with yourself and others through the process. We're all human, and we can heal and be better off for it. Stay matter of fact, trust yourself, and promise that efforts others make for amends will be met peacefully no matter what. Choices we commit in real life that impact someone else's experience have consequences. The words we choose to season our breath become the season others have to live through. We must do better. 2. All individuals. Commitment to new standards to sustain peace. Addiction to old traditions is no longer affordable. Religion is replaced. It has caused and contributed to far too much conflict, damage, and conflict of interest. Christianity specifically, for the overemphasis on suffering instead of living his teachings. Practice is the way, not imagination and magic spells. Your prophet did not die so you can get away with prolonging suffering and keep his trauma the focus. Christ means anointed, especially as successor. The Son of God. He taught that we are all capable of that connection if obeyed and practiced. This commitment is exactly the same. Pure teachings from the source need to be practiced, not argued over. This update is as pure as it gets. It will be an adjustment, but it's crucial to make. Talking about and learning about former prophets is a good thing. I highly recommend it. But there's a more accurate and life-affirming way to go about it, and this framework makes us trustworthy in our words and actions. When a new prophet is chosen, go with the living one, right here, right now. ABC. Attitude, belief, and conduct. Words and behavior. We conduct our lives according to the composer of life. The new standard required by everyone. In addition, an 8-line oath to make with life and its source is the new spirituality. That's all you need. It is that simple now. I can get into details later, and it is extraordinary. Be curious. Attitude. Life is bigger than us. We are alive either way. We will do what we can with what we actually have. Belief. We are, as everything is, from the same source, are therefore source material, so we develop honest lives and invest in and encourage all to do the same according to their gifts. Reciprocate good and stop everything that hurts. Conduct, words, behavior. So words, only honest, only connection focused. Trust is the why of communicating. Communicate with and on purpose. This is foundational and necessary, and the rest takes care of itself. Humor is great. Make sure the person you're around understands the humor. Do not make assumptions, jump to conclusions, take things personally, or retaliate. Behavior. Only invest in life-affirming and health-first ways. Never harm or waste our own or anyone else's time or resources. No harm to our own bodies we encourage and support. 1. Appreciation. Develop and share personal gifts, talents, Appreciate that of others, including beauty in nature. Curiosity. Seek to connect and understand. Create something new and meaningful. Reciprocate the good. Cooperation. Life is bigger than us. Unite to create powerful and beautiful memories and things together. We aim for optimal health and encourage others to do so as well. Appreciation and curiosity satisfy mental emotional health, diet, and exercise, while cooperation with something bigger than us as individuals satisfies deeper emotional and spiritual needs. 8 lines are all that's necessary for refocusing back to mental and emotional health. It's worth committing to and living daily. Dissolve and bind. Alchemy. Dissolve. There's a action, a mental, physical, and action, mental, emotional, and spiritual anchor for each. Then the bind is spiritual, emotional, mental, and action oriented. I don't know that I'll have time to get into the full things, but I promise to purify and never pollute. I promise to discern what is worthy of focus or worth letting go. I promise to transform or dissolve anything that separates from truth and love. I promise to improve. I promise to trust life, its source, my capacity, and others living in truth. I promise to recognize, appreciate, and cherish the value in life and human gifts, including my own. I promise to be curious and understand. I promise to create, share, and reciprocate life-affirming things. Health is the most important thing in our lives. It's what enables us to live full and fulfilling lives. Mental emotional is easy when you are curious and appreciate life and the beautiful things in it. It is an investment that provides more and more return than we can imagine. The effort is minimal as well. Practice this living alchemy and begin to feel the difference. 3. All organizations, system commitments for universal prosperity. We need project managers, not politicians. This eliminates the need or use of governments as we were used to, and this is the last and lasting law for any systems involving human activities. Current law destroys lives and protects the wrong people. This sets everything on a stable and true foundation without any favoritism. 3 priorities. Health and needs first. Each aspect integrates and influences one another. Spiritual, develop and share fruits without interference. Emotional, true connection and reciprocity of mutually understood purpose and value. Mental, curiosity and appreciation of the beautiful and valuable in life and others. And physical, zero pollution, balanced diet and exercise, and safety. 2. Full disclosure, honesty, and clear communication anchored to connecting as deeply as we can, especially with needs, desires, and intentions and available resources. Connect, follow through, follow up, and reciprocate the best actually possible. And 3. Proper education centered on clear, effective, and connecting communication and other necessary areas for life requirements. Fully honest, fully vulnerable, and fully accountable for the experience we create for ourselves and each other. I will not have time. I've just got 15 minutes to get through the rest. Be curious. This is worth a conversation, and we need to be able to have it. It deserves a chance. And if I fail, then fine. But we need to do something different. We need to do something better than what we were used to. And that's all it takes. I've been blamed for being coercive and a tyrant, essentially, and that is very false and hurtful. Okay? This is an unprecedented opportunity. And it is worth the conversation. And I mean, the risk for anybody else is zero. The risk for me is, look, if I can remove surgically the pain points of this thing without having to amputate it, then I want to at least try. It is worth the effort, and the effort is worth it. It deserves a chance. I can't do it by myself, obviously. But it's worth having the conversation and being honest about it and sharing. My name is Atlys. I am a chosen prophet from the actual source. Whether you believe that or not is irrelevant to me. The gift I have for the world is a gift. It's far more valuable than a job. We need to be quality focused instead of quantitative. We need to switch. It is worth the effort, and the effort is worth it. So, I don't know Sherry Bernard. I used to call her mom. I have no idea who she is now. But her her accusations toward me are absolutely they're baseless, and communication's impossible. But putting this out there, who knows what can happen. We need to have the conversation.